Most people think that the most dangerous place spiritually to be is rebellion, but it's not. It's indifference. It's not running from God, it's slowly learning to live without Him. So one of Satan's most effective tools against our faith isn't open rebellion, it's the slow fade. He works to make what is sacred feel casual, what is sinful to feel normal, and what is essential, our relationship with Christ, feel unnecessary. And that slow fade, most people don't even notice the fade until the light feels dim. There's a place spiritually that feels safe. It feels comfortable. It feels normal. It feels harmless. But according to Scripture, it's one of the most dangerous places a person can be. If you look in Revelation chapter 3, Jesus speaks to a church called Laodicea. And listen to what he says. You are neither cold nor hot. I wish that you were either cold or hot, because you are lukewarm. I will spit you out of my mouth. That's strong language. But Jesus wasn't speaking to atheists. He wasn't speaking to pagans. He was speaking to church people. Lukewarm isn't hatred toward God. Lukewarm is going through the motions, without passion, without surrender, without dependence on Him. It's believing in God but rarely thinking about Him. It's attending church but never letting truth transform your life. It's saying prayers but never actually seeking God's voice. Lukewarmness is when faith becomes routine instead of relationship. And honestly, that is where a lot of believers quietly land. Not because they don't care, but because life gets busy. Work gets demanding. Family responsibilities increase. Stress piles up. Right? But slowly, God moves from being central to being occasional. Not rejected, just sidelined. Spiritual indifference rarely happens suddenly. It happens gradually. One skipped prayer, one missed time in Scripture, one compromise that doesn't seem serious. And over time, the heart that once burned with passion starts running on autopilot. Rebellion usually knows it's wrong. Indifference often believes everything is fine. Rebellion sometimes runs back quickly to God. Indifference slowly forgets that it needs Him. That's why it's dangerous. It feels normal. It feels safe. It feels acceptable. Jesus tells the church something incredibly revealing. He says, "You say, I am rich. I have acquired wealth. I do not need a thing. But you do not realize that you are wretched, pitiful, poor, blind, and naked." In other words, in Laodicea, they thought they were spiritually fine, while slowly drifting into a spiritual emptiness. But here's what I love about Jesus. He didn't just warn them, He invited them back. Right after that strong correction, He says, "Those whom I love, I rebuke and discipline." Then He says something beautiful. "Here I am. I stand at the door and knock." Even lukewarm hearts are pursued by God. So maybe the question isn't, do you believe in God? Maybe the question is deeper than that. Maybe it's, is God shaping how I live every day? Does my faith still move me? Does it challenge me or convict me or change me? Or has it quietly become just background noise? Passion for God doesn't usually disappear overnight. It fades when we stop feeding it. Relationships grow distant when communication stops. Faith grows distant the same way. Jesus didn't die just to give us religious habits. He died to restore relationship. He didn't come to create lukewarm followers. He came to give new life, new passion, and new hearts. So maybe the most dangerous place spiritually isn't rebellion. Maybe it's comfort without conviction, routine without relationship, belief without surrender. If you feel your passion is fading, this is not the end of your story. It might be God just gently knocking and calling you back to something deeper. Because the safest place that you can be is not simply believing in God, it's walking closely with Him. Hey, if this resonated with you and you know someone who needs to hear it, would you do me a favor and share it? Also, make sure you click the subscribe button so you don't miss any of these that are meant to encourage and inspire you. Thank you for watching.